People often make comments on whether we deserve something or not, and we do it in our heads as well. It can be both positive or negative, but what really makes us deserving? When someone or you say, I get what I deserve, you mean a desirable or an undesirable outcome that has happened. But just think about it. A thief going to prison for stealing something doesn't deserve going to prison. He simply has to if he gets caught. And if he doesn't get caught, he may just continue stealing. The narrative that he should go to prison is a desirable outcome from the outlook of societal notion of morality. But that is very different from how reality works. Deservingness doesn't seem to be predefined or gate-kept. It's more probabilistic. What you earn when get deserved depends upon what you have done. There is an action which has a natural consequence. It's like the chain of cause and effect, action and consequence. And the label of whether what you got is a good thing or a bad thing is just a societal opinion. The consequences of your actions, they can be short-term or long-term. And especially in human interactions, many consequences are not perishable. The past may just haunt forever, and single action may have much prolonged consequences. Though it doesn't mean that consequence must be bad. It includes both the so-called good and the so-called bad, and both are labeled by humans. What you get depends upon the actions you have taken, and these actions depend upon your decisions, thoughts, understandings, habitual behaviors, things that are in your control or you believe so, and many things that are outside your control or what you believe so. It also heavily depends upon the consumption from outside, the physical materials, the patterns, ideas, beliefs, your mental model of how things are and how they work. All of them inform decisions and actions. They could be false or true, but regardless of that, both would have a consequence. Deserving something makes kinda no sense, as whatever happens is just a consequence of an action, or even the action of inaction. Not doing anything or inaction is also an action. It may just continue what is going on, keep things the same way, make them more intense, suppress it, or change. But there would be consequences, though it is very contextual. In a social interaction, if I offend someone and they detest me for it, yes, it is an effect of my action being the cause, but it's not just that. The fact that he got offended means he had preconceived notions fragile enough to be easily offended or attacked by someone in the first place. If I play and lose a game, it's not because I deserve to lose, as if it's something pre-decided, though it is predictable that if I haven't trained and lack something like competence or team cohesion, the probability of my failing is very high. It's not about me, it's not about you. It's an inevitable outcome of a game whose rules influence attainment of desirable or undesirable end. So, deserving something is like an outcome of a game, which depends upon whether I know the rules, maps, my allies and enemies, the quests, how to play it and play it well, whether the odds are in my favor or stacked against me. If uncertainty takes its course and ruins everything or propels me towards success. That's it for this video. Bye.